Okay, everyone, welcome back. Going into game 5 here. We've got 4 wins and 1 loss, even though the UI says I don't have any losses. There was a bug if you watched my videos earlier, and it gave me a free game and some gems in a pack, which was nice. But this deck's been performing well otherwise. I got lots of good removal, and Elenda the Dusk Rose has been way overperforming from what I expected. You know, having a 1/1 for 4 is not always what I imagine being a really high value card, but if it doesn't immediately get removed, then it can start going. You know, at the very worst, it's 2 1/1 lifelinkers for 4, which is not great. Okay, as much as I like this, like the cards in this hand, well, actually not that much. I mean, I like the removals, but I only have 1 mana and I need some mulligan. I don't even have my black, so yeah. I'll keep it. I am on the draw too, so let's see what I get. Yep, I'll keep that on top. So if I get my lands going, Cherished Hatchling, still can't figure out if I like that card or not, or if it's good, I don't know. When it dies, you may flash in a dinosaur, and it may fight. Hopefully I can get a decent attack in with the Voracious Vampire so I can get the raid effect. Especially because when I play, he has less cards than I do, so I won't do any trades here. And I'm happy to not do so, because I want to attack next turn. Okay, I will attack into that. Although, it might actually be better to play the Glorifier here, so... Yeah. I'd rather play the Glorifier, because if he does double block, I can kill both of them. If he doesn't, I have a good blocker to block these guys, and he'll only get 4 damage next turn. And then I'll have my removal up next turn. And Deadeye Tormentor should really come when he was down to like 1 or 2 cards. It's a harder choice for him. But he is presenting a lot of damage. I am happy to make that trade. Yeah. I'm more than happy to make that trade. It gets 2 of his good creatures off board. He can't attack into this as it stands. He could very well remove this, but which would be a little sad because then I don't have a good follow-up. Okay, Divine Verdict. So that's telling me I should attack in here and see what he's got. See how he blocks. I'm not sure if I should Vanquish the Weak or... Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to do either. So he does have 4 cards, so he has a better... I'm sure he might snap pick something. Hopefully he discards something good. Crushing Canopy. Well, I don't really have any flyers, so... Surprised he's main decking that. I will attack him with the Glorifier again here. I don't know if I want to necessarily... I will attack with the Tormentor too, because if he does have a creature that can use this, he would probably fight the Tormentor and kill it. So let's go ahead and attack with both. I want to see this. I want to see what this does. I mean, I want to see if it actually can impact the board at all, or if it's just kind of a effect that rarely happens. I'm okay making that. Well, am I? Yeah, I'm okay making that trade. I am a go wide deck, so I'd rather not make trades. Do I want to keep that? I want to put that in graveyard because he knows about it, and that tricks are really only good if they don't know about it. So. That's not always true, but if he knows about it, I think I can dig for something a little better. Like, that's, I think, a better card for me overall. Do I attack first? He's just really wanting to get some value off of this, I feel like. Let's see if he can present it. I have so much damage coming at him, he's gotta do something here. It would suck for him to get some value from it. If he blocks the 4/4, then I know it's incoming. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what he does. Does he have it? He does have it. Ooh. Okay. Fights the interloper. Yep. Well, it could be worse, I think. I could have just attacked in with the menace guy and not had him be able to do that with full mana. Maybe I should have done that just to be on the safer end. But I have a lot of removal for him. I can just vanquish him next turn or Divine Verdict. I might actually vanquish. That way we can get it for 7. Oh no. Okay, well now I have to Divine Verdict. Oh, I can at least still get in some damage. Unless he has another follow-up. At least he'll empty out his hand. Wow, jeez. Okay, well, we got a game. I got lots of removal at least, so I'm not really too worried. Unless he drops the monster here. Okay. That is fine, I'll vanquish that next turn. Really? Really now? Okay. I can't do both Vanquish and Divine, so I'm just gonna pass. I do want to Divine Break the Aegisaur as soon as possible. Maybe he knows I still have a Divine Verdict. Impale. Trying all these removals. I still think I just let him attack in. He just attacks the Raptor Companion, I will Dark Nourish it. Yeah. So I still got 3 removal spells, so we're gonna be in top deck mode for a while. He's still scared to attack with the Aegisaur. Ugh. It's sad because I don't want to play this card and I can't Divine Break. So you know what, I'm gonna hold on to it because I'd rather just remove his stuff than play creatures that will have no board impact quite yet. I mean, I'm still gonna save removal for the Belly Aegisaur. He just doesn't know I have a removal for days. I feel like he can see my hand, you know? So I think it's time to just let him get in for 4 damage. And just play both my Conquistadors here. Because I can get in for 4 damage next turn. Actually, I can get in for more than that. So I'm okay with that. He wants something to stick. I'm not gonna block. Let's see what he drops here. It's gonna help me determine, okay, well, if he doesn't drop anything, then I think it's time to do the Anointed Deacon. I'm gonna tap mana such that I can hold up I can bluff a trick here. I'm in a decent spot, I feel like, because even if he does do a removal here, which he doesn't, I still have 2 removal left for his Aegisaur, so okay, Commune's good for him. He can find something that helps like that. I do have 2 removals still though, so he's got to find a better answer, I think. Okay. This just gives +2. Okay, so I think I impale the Aegisaur here. It's going to combat. He's going to be in trouble here, so he blocks that. He takes 4. If I put it on that, would it would have been lethal if I put on the other guy. So I made a little mistake there. But he's going to be... I mean, this attack will put him very far behind. If he could have a trick... No. If he had a trick, then that would have been a mistake. Actually, the trick he could have had, the Moment of Triumph would have given him 2 life anyways, so... You know. It was a poor play, but it didn't really have any impact. Ooh, Death Court Scavenger. I remember this being a good card. Okay. Gain some life, but that's not going to be enough. So I'm going to put it on one of the Legion Conquistadors, I think. Actually, I'll put it on the Martyr of Dusk if I trade that card off. The question is, do I Divine Verdict? I don't think I do unless... What are you doing? Okay. Maybe he's trying to bait something? I don't know. Good game. It's kind of an interesting game there. He definitely played around all my removal, but I had a lot of it, so it didn't really pay off for him. I feel for him too, because it sucks when you know he's got removal, you know your opponent has removal, and you want to play around it, and then it just keeps coming over and over and over, and you can never get something to stick on the board, and then he eventually catches up and gets stuff down. So that's why removal is very powerful and limited. Okay, I like it. Let's keep it. I would like another vampire or two, something to... Okay, actually, that's fine. I'm going to probably Legion Conquistador for a few turns here. The early game for me is just establishing a board presence, right? It's not about rushing damage. It's about getting a nice wide board. I would like to get damage in, certainly, but my deck's not about getting him to 0 as fast as possible. It's about developing some really strong synergies with Conquistador, the Glorifiers, some nice tricks to help clear his board, and then removal to really solidify it. So he has the same play that I do right here. Let's see how many he gets. I only have 1. How many does he get? Hopefully just 1. Hopefully not 4. Okay, just 1. That doesn't mean he doesn't have another one in there, but... So the question is, do I block? Do I block? Not quite yet. I have cards that interact with vampires. What do I discard here? Can I discard a planes and be fine for a while? I think I can. I don't... Okay, well, I got rewarded. he has the same cards in hand that I do, so maybe I'll see a Voracious Vampire come down next turn. And I do have Moment of Triumph now, so I think I would possibly consider blocking. I don't know. Do I want to trade a Moment of Triumph for a Legion Conquistador? Not really. Not yet. Not yet. I really want to get his value cards. Like that would be something I would be willing to trade for a Moment of Triumph. Something to note though is I'm taking 6 next turn. Well, not necessarily. I can block with the Glorifier. But I'll be taking 2. If I do take 6 because he has removal, he's missing his land drops. He's got plenty. Looks like he's got, you know, plays because he still has Legion Conquistador in hand. If he does have removal and comes in for 6, then I will have to start considering using Divine Verdict, Impale when I can get the land for it, and Triumph to stabilize. Right now I'm okay on the race. I'm not ahead on it, but I think my board is a little bit better. So okay, so this is when I'm gonna start playing a little more defensive. How do I do that? I have 4 mana. I think I want to do a 3-drop into a Moment of Triumph. So let's go ahead and attack. Is it too risky to attack with both? I think maybe it is too risky to attack with both. So the reason why I didn't attack with both is if he has another removal and wants to get really aggressive, then I could die because I'll go down to 1. And I don't have any way to deal with a flyer. So I want to be blocking this turn. And I will use Moment of Triumph for something. Block. I will definitely use Moment of Triumph to kill off his Legion Conquistador because it has vampire synergies. Wasn't what I wanted to, wasn't the ideal 1-for-1 trade unless he has a removal here. Okay, so that's what I was scared of, but at least I don't take the damage from it. Ugh. Okay. I have to pass here, sadly, and Divine Verdict, and then block with the Voracious Vampire. Ugh. Moment of Craving is so strong. That was a good play for him. Yeah, Divine Verdict. Not what I was looking to use Divine Verdict on, but it's my last removal, so if he drops a really good 4-drop here, like a Sanguine Glorifier, then I got one of my own, so. Okay, not too worried about Queen's Commission. How aggressive do I need to be? I would kind of like to get a land, to be honest. But I'm gonna just play the Glorifier and then attack with the Vampire, just because it sets him on a 3-turn clock. I'm okay if he tries to trade, you know, all 3 of his guys. I am really susceptible to remove right now. So if he removes my Glorifier, I'm gonna go down to 2, and then I have to draw land to get as wide as possible to block. Okay, well, going to 2 here. Oops, did I do the math wrong? It's 1. Well, I did draw the land. Sadly, I can't get the value from Tormentor. Very, very unfortunate. I have to block. Too bad that I just didn't have a single lifelinker. I would almost take that risk. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards on board still. Let's hope he has another Bloodletter in the, you know, for the sky. See, removal is so strong with the Vampire thing. I mean, what does this do? Oh no. What? What is... Wow. Jeez. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, I don't have enough. I don't have, wow. 1, 2, so I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these guys would only get +1/+1. 6, 7, 8. So it would be lethal if he didn't block. 6. So I have to attack him with everything. Ugh. See how he blocks. Dang, I wish I had anything. Yeah, because like the only way I win is if he blocks the Martyr of Dusk. It goes down to 2 and I die. Well, that's a fun game. He just got me there. All right, we'll go ahead and stop the recording and then go into the last couple games. Hopefully we can get to 7. That was our first loss according to Magic. We've actually lost one before, but it bugged out. So hopefully we get to 7 wins soon.